Hi, hello, I go by Tony, and today I'm gonna be working in my own Grand Cherokee. This is '09 with 250,000 miles. The issue that I've been having is that the vehicle, while you're on the highway, it will shift to fourth gear, setting a code p0750. Just give me 1 second. I forgot to raise that garage door. Okay. So bring it in. So I already went through the trouble of checking the rest of the stuff as far as wiring and reluming everything, and everything checked out as far as I can tell. So now we gotta go for the solenoid pack inside of the transmission. Is the solenoid pack. This houses all of your solenoids inside of the transmission, and this is what we need to replace. It looks like this. This goes and sits right on top of your valve body. You will see once I get there, but this is what we need to replace, because I think that this is having an internal short, and obviously we will drive it and test it after the replacement. I'm underneath the vehicle. If you have any skid plates that you may have installed or came on the vehicle, you may want to remove them now, so you can gain access to your transmission pan. Mine might look a little bit different than you guys's. This 2009 and older Grand Cherokees, they never gave you a drain plug. That's why I changed mine to this one, so I go have a drain plug, so it's a little less messy. Regardless of the matter, the only thing you have to do, if you don't have a drain plug, is loosen all of the bolts. Take off all of the bolts and keep a couple of them on, and then once you split the transmission and the pan, just the bolts are gonna hold it up there, allowing it to just drain out. I didn't do this the first time when I removed it, and I got covered in transmission fluid. That would actually made for a funnier and better video, but I didn't intend back then to record anything. So yeah, that's where we are now. But the first thing to do before you start popping this off is to remove this connector right up here. Let's see if I get some light, but that connector right there with a folded tab, this connector right here, you just have to take it off. It's not that easy to take off, but you have to get it from the top, and then this lip folds down, which pushes the connector up. After that, you just can leave that to the side. You don't have to disconnect anything else, and then we will start by draining this pan. So let me grab a socket that can fit this, and I'll be right back. Alright, so back to where I was saying, now that I got some tools. So 17 on my case. Again, if you have the OEM pan on your vehicle, you most likely are not gonna have a drain plug. But as I was saying earlier, that I forgot to mention, I did check the relay. I did swap it for a new one. That didn't make a change. And I did check my wiring, and no change either after inspecting all of the connectors and stuff like that. So now on the diagnosis tree that I got out of all data from my job, it says that the next thing after checking the relay and the wiring is to replace the solenoid pack. So okay. That fluid doesn't look too dark. Most likely you guys won't be able to tell. Some debris, that's normal. Yeah, that's normal. But I will get this cleaned up in a minute. I'm just gonna put it somewhere here. And let me get that disconnected. Let me grab a rag so I could clean up real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna be wiping and cleaning the magnet. Yeah, that's another thing. Your OEM oil pan comes with a magnet in there. This one is removable, which you can clean. Makes it a lot easier to service. And more like this, you can just swap the fluid if you want to. You don't have to drop it every time to replace the filters. So with a number 8, that's what you need to start removing these bolts. I think I'm gonna shorten this out so I could swing this easier. Okay. Oh, I see why. Never mind. See why I have the extension on there. It doesn't fit. Okay, I'm gonna move the pan over. That's it. You keep going all the way around. Make sure to keep your hardware organized. And we'll keep going. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. And yeah, I think that those are the hard ones to get due to the exhaust being in the way. I think you have to almost get a different tool for it, like a swivel or something along those lines. There's another one right here. No way. Wow, who installed this thing? That was me. Hold on, let me get tools so I could get this off. Alright, so I'm gonna be installing the drain plug back on. Just so that I don't get that constant drip. Back on there. Just so I don't get that constant drip. You can hear. I move the pan that way, and we're gonna shift ourselves that way as well. So we can loosen the rest of the stuff here. You may wonder, how high is his car since he can crawl? God, Jesus. Okay, how tight did I got this for real? My car actually is 5 inches higher than stock. The reason why I did that is because I off-road this vehicle on the weekends after work. And it's also my daily driver. I know, not a great combination of things that you should do to your vehicle. However, I love this vehicle. This vehicle not only represents an off-roader for me, it is also one way that I have to enjoy time with friends. There's one more here, one more there. Can I get it with the gun instead? Okay, and this one right here. But yeah, anyways, it's not a nice vehicle by any means. Has its issues just like any other vehicle on the road. It is rusty. And all of the Jeep problems in the world. No. Alright, so one more bolt right here. Just gonna loosen this one, and then I'm gonna use this right here, just a scraper, just to jam it in there and between the pan and the tranny, just to loosen that gasket off, gasket maker off, and let it hang, and then we should be able just to put the pan to the side. So let me get that loose, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so using the hammer and the chisel, just put it right out here. Cool. Hear that? Separation. I don't want it to pop all the way out before I can get the pan in place, because even though that we did drain the majority of the fluid, sometimes some does stay in place. So now you can shove your hand in there or not. Come on now. Okay, so let me grab this. I didn't forget a bolt, did I? No. Might be that the bolt is not allowing me to pull it all the way out. That's okay. Usually you just pull this right off. There you go. And see, and even though that we drained it, see how much fluid's still in there? That's the reason why whenever you guys are doing it without that drain plug, fluid goes everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, is everywhere. All right, so right now I'm gonna get cleaned up a little bit, let this drip down, and remove the pan out of camera, and then I'll come back to show you how to remove that plug. Okay, this connector, so I got the pan off. Pan is over there. You can see, and this is your pickup tube, and this is also on screen / filter, and then that's your actual filter. That what you will be changing if you were to be doing this job as just as a filter and fluid change. But that right there, it's a connector. You just gotta grab your finger and pull it down just by pushing. There is gonna be a black tab. You gotta kind of push it back a little bit and then down, and then just keep pressing down, and the connector should feel a little firm coming out. Once it's all the way down, you're gonna go any further, you're gonna feel it when it pops out. Then you should be able just to wiggle off the connector like this, like that. Okay, now I forgot to get the tool for this. This is a Torx die hard L-shape Torx. This is a T25. This is one bolt right here. You break it loose. Okay, do you get it loose? It's gonna start hanging. So you have to do just wiggle it out of place. It's gonna leak some fluid too. Obviously, again, this is your pickup. I'm just gonna put it inside of the pan over there and put my bolt inside of my tray. The only thing, the only thing holding this bow body to the tranny are these 8mm bolts right here. They're there. I think there's one more. Yes, one more over there, here, and here, and nothing in the middle, I don't think. And you don't need to touch anything else, and that's it. The bow body should just come right out. As you can see right here where that gasket is, that's what we are after. So let's get to this quickly. I'm thinking of probably moving this out of the way. Just putting a piece of cardboard under this so the floor doesn't turn crazy. Colors here. Oh, I got an salsa leaf. Okay. Let's do this. Like that. Then I think this is a 10. This is a 10. So let's just get this over here, put that 10 down, and change it for the 8. You cannot mess this up with the other ones. So these ones are a lot longer of a bolt. And as far as I know, I don't think that they change like the places of where they go. At least I don't think. I think they're all the same size. Bolt of these. And yes, we'll be torquing this all to specification that Jeep wants it to. Oh, I did not know that was gonna be pissing like that. So let's just get this under here. Am I missing one or no? Alright, so alright. Good thing I put the pan there too. So as you can see, this is the connector. So let me get this out of here and get it cleaned up, and then we'll be taking this off. The bow body outside of the car. I have it on top of this piece of cardboard because it is dripping oil everywhere. I mean, you know, it should be. So it should be. So you're seeing here which ones I got to take out. Obviously this one. Oh, this is just a regular screwdriver with a 225 at the end. You do not want to be using power tools here. That's a new one right there, if you can see that. But you don't want to be using power tools here. You want to take your time with this. So you get the gist of it. Just remove the bolts here that go with this. Just recommend you starting on the outside where you can view it and just go on your way out until you're done. So let me do that, and the bolts for the old unit. This is a shot right here. All of the bolts you have to take out. Start with this 4 right here, and then make your way this way like that. After you take nearly that out, you can take all of those out, and it will make it a lot easier. Or you can just simply look at your new one and see what you need to take out and just go from there. So now I'm gonna line this up. I have to go get the torque specs for this before I do finish assembling this, because I do want to torque everything back the way that Jeep intended. So let me go get the torque specs, and I'll be